talk about the power of having conversations at work. We've just been on a 3-day sales conference at wonderful Lindani, where instead of lecturing people for 3 days, which isn't our usual way, but it could have happened, we made sure that people broke into small groups. Why do you think that made such a difference?
You know, plenary sessions and lecturing are something that people with formal education of any kind are used to. However, even at university, I don't know what they're called today, we used to call them tuts or tutorials, you had these smaller breakaway sessions. And today I was talking to Colleen Larson, who's the head of Business Engage, about it. And, you know, she's been running hot table events for years. And what she says is that people in those smaller sections get to contribute more in that session, and gives them confidence to get into bigger and bigger sessions. So that's the one aspect. The other is, I think, in a breakaway, everybody talks in a smaller group. So you land up with getting more input and therefore more ideas to build concept on. And then the idea of bringing breakaways back into a plenary session where everybody gives feedback and they know they're going to, creates a concentration in the breakaway sessions that I think in plenaries are much more difficult to manage.
It is difficult to stay focused for 2 or so hours at a stretch. And I really felt that each person brought their own personal view and experience to the table on each matter. And so we definitely came away with more than just one person's advice.
I think that we, back in the day, Kathy, in the early days of us both being at Access, our mantra as a business, as part of the UCS group, was join the conversation. And the power of conversation is about hearing other people's input, gleaning the strength out of that, and then creating action out of conversation. So conversations on their own are clearly just conversations, and they can be entertaining and they might help us to grow. But in order to grow a business, those conversations have to form part of your action plan going forward.
Absolutely.
And so I think that we can never have enough of conversations with purpose.